15. Um, can y'all do that together?
Happy birthday. 28. That's not
Today?
Yes,
Yesterday. Where's
That's not
the cake?
You
Huh? I need a cake. I don't care if you don't like cake. I need my cake.
she's 28.
I was about to say 17 and 18.
That's what I thought.
She's 28.
Yes.
She's 28.
28. You mean 18?
Right.
2 and 8. What are we eating? I need to.
I thought the same thing. I thought maybe a senior in high school. She 28.
Everybody thinks out.
15.
She had a baby face. Right.
How do I do the private thing?
I was that sounds like a joke. Well, happy birthday, Jackie. That's awesome.
Jesus. That's a blessing, though.
That is.
That is a
Oh.
So when you get 58, you gonna be looking like you 28.
I'll be waiting for people to ID me. I'll be like, so you have to talk to somebody?
I wouldn't let you
Oh, when we gonna save it, that's when we gonna save it private, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Wow.
It's recording, so
Same thing.
where?
If you go up and take it.
He's 28 too?
No. He's lying. Y'all not supposed to be lying like this.
Yeah, we can do it afterwards though.
Okay, alright, thank you.
But I don't think all these are supposed to be. All these supposed to be on.
That is crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
be 50 looking big on you. That's crazy. I love that for y'all. What do you do? I do.
It's like 15. That is what it's good.
Yeah, that is very true.
What this? I push my bill like they look like.
That one people like.
Yeah, that's why it's hard for him.
But it's a show.
They graduate.
That's this one. They can't even show this here somewhere.
Oh, really?
Hey, Fifi, it's just tested.
Yeah, just trying to make sure. Yeah, I was
Right,
thinking.
right.
You know, now it's on.
Okay, there we go.
It's still on.
Yeah,
And then this one. There we go.
5,
okay. We're ready to go. We are in your hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action. Good afternoon, class. Good afternoon. I hope that we can get through this. As you guys can tell, I've been having a little bit more problems with my throat. So if you can bear with me a little bit today, I think we're gonna have a very interesting process. So things are, how many people do not have a book? Do we have any difference? Because everybody need a book. How many don't have one today? Okay, everybody else got their book. Got yours? How many you got in
I got
there?
mine.
Okay. All right. That's all you had on that. That might a big bag from one book. I just want to get a chance to say thank you so much for giving this opportunity to allow me to speak to the people that are so important in this day and age. Entrepreneurship should not be taken for granted in any way, any form, any fashion, because the entrepreneur is in you, which is the God that's in you. Some people will differ to believe that, but I believe that God put a gift or a champion inside of each one of us. And the manifestation of that gift coming out is the entrepreneur in you. That's what I believe. Kevin, do you mind? our workshop before we start, if you don't mind.
Father God, thank you for allowing us the breath of life today, this morning, for every day of our life that we wake up, Lord God. I ask that you bless us with this opportunity of entrepreneurship. I ask that you continue to help us grow in faith and walk by faith and not by sight. As you've taught us, faith without work is dead, Lord God. Allow us to have faith by obedience. I pray that you continue to show us your will for our lives and
Yes,
not
Lord.
walk by our own will and our own purpose, Lord God. Father God, I pray and cover everybody in here and their family with the blood of Jesus Christ, Lord God. May you bless their businesses
Yes,
and the
Lord.
journey that
Yes,
you have for
Lord.
them, Lord God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pastor Kiwi.
Oh, that's why you sat over there. Right, Reverend.
We're gonna start doing this thing right every time. If we start right, is what the pastor was saying today, we prepare. And we start right, we end on that same note. It's gonna be a little bit fiery in here today, so just, you can't tell by right now, but it's gonna get fiery in a few minutes. Fifi, you have your book?
I don't have it on me right now.
You got it, you don't?
I have it on me
Okay.
I just got a book.
All right, well, can you go to page 50?
If he's using mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we there?
Yep.
Can you read that first page on 50, on down to 50, 51 if you want to?
Okay.
You're fine.
Key number 4, operating in faith. And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive it if you have faith. Matthew 21st, chapter 22nd verse. What do all visionaries, entrepreneurs, and leaders have in common that distinguishes them from the rest of the world? It's not their knowledge, skills, or a lucky hand, although all those factors can help. It's their faith. Faith is an unwavering confidence or trust in something you cannot see. Consider gravity, air, or the light switch in a dark room. All invisible, yet we have unwavering faith in their existence. It's this faith that prevents us from walking off the edge of a tall building, knowing the deadly consequences gravity holds. Similarly, when you step into a dark room, your hand instinctively reaches for the light switch, guided by your unwavering faith in its presence, even though you cannot see it with your eyes. Why is faith essential and listed as key number 4 in unlocking the entrepreneur in you? It's because faith is the leading force behind your actions. Faith gives you permission to walk toward your vision because you actually believe it exists despite the inability to see it. You want to keep going?
No, I'm let Fifi pick up right there.
Okay.
She can read down to the end.
Imagine the deep reservoirs of faith the Wright brothers had as they worked towards taming the sky. No one had built or flown a functional plane before. So why did the Wright brothers think they could? One word: faith. In Hebrews 11:6 of the CBS version, the Bible states, "And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to Him must believe that He exists, and that He rewards those who earnestly seek Him." Reread that verse again, because the wisdom packed inside is phenomenal and applies directly to you as an entrepreneur. Without faith, it is impossible to actualize your vision, because entrepreneurs who work for their dream must believe that it exists and that rewards lay ahead for those who earnestly seek it. Look around you. What created the book in your hands, the phone in your pocket, or the roof over your head? You might say, "I created this book, the manufacturer created the phone, and a constructor created the roof." But that's wrong. Faith created everything. None of these things existed until faith touched the heart of an individual and made them believe it could exist. When you have faith, you're operating on a higher frequency and experience empowering emotions like hope, optimism, and excitement for a better future, despite a reality that shows quite the opposite. Faith whispers you can and guides you towards fulfilling your dreams and everlasting success, as an entrepreneur. However, faith isn't the only voice whispering in your ear. There's another force that is destructive and hell-bent on stopping the flow of creation. That's fear.
Come right there. Did everybody get that? Did we really get it?
Yeah.
Okay, we really got it right. So I know you guys been watching the news, and you heard the news about Donald Trump when he called some of his opponents low energy. Have y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Yes.
What he is actually doing at that point, or what he's saying is, there has to be a excitement in what you do, in your faith, so that you can create that thing with God. Right? So why do we not have what we seek after most of the time? That's a question. Why don't we have what we need? Is there anybody with something in the room that they need that they don't have? And we and say we got faith.
Yeah.
It's we're getting complacent, as the pastor talked about today, where that moment is not there, that I can really do this. It's not there, or am I really putting some effort in it? Do I have the energy on top of the effort? Do I have the faith, the energy, and the finances? Do I have faith, energy, finances, and the knowledge and the where? All of these things come together, but you gotta have faith first. You gotta know that you can, you gotta believe God can and will do what you are asking him to do. First and foremost. So we're gonna look at a little film before I get kicked off. Bring a little energy. Jonathan and Daniel, please forgive me for last week. Extremely everything going to the roof. I'll speak about a little bit of that today, as it pertained to digital and AI practices, from coming from the conference that we went to, all the way to having an app developed for our company. And it's taken more of my time than I really wanted to allow. But you have to be there for it.
Exactly.
So Jonathan, if you don't mind, use this quick.
Kevin, turn the light up. Oh, Daniel's doing it.
The guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach. So he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit, should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water, watch this. When he walks out to the water, it goes waist deep. So he's like, this guy crazy. got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. He came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man, like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding him down. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you're trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it bad and then you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you gotta be willing to give up sleep. You gotta be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're gonna have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta go days without, listen to me, you gotta want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. Beyonce said once she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by, she forgot she didn't eat. Because she was engaged. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep, he said, sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. So I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flip, you can be excited when we give away money. But listen to me, you will never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do what you do. You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money. Because I got it in here.
That is one of the first videos I used to watch a lot when he did that video some time ago. Did anybody get anything out of that video? Anything? Can somebody share? This is going to be an interactive session today for just a few minutes. We don't have no Super Bowl today, so we're going to get through this. Talk to me.
I've heard the video before when I was playing football, and what I got out of it was you got to sacrifice a lot to get to where you want to be. Especially when he said something about wanting to become successful as bad as you want to be. It just shows that it takes a lot to become successful or to the level that you want to get to.
It takes a lot. It's not easy. And if we think that this entrepreneur journey is going to be easy, then we're just wasting our time. I had so many people come and said they wanted a job with us, and they're working on a job. And the question I asked them why they want a job is, well, I work in a nursing home there, and I'm pushing those patients, and I'm, and I got these, and I gotta get me something easier. Now they're talking to the one that they're potentially hoping to hire them,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they're asking me to release them from what their duties to give them something easy. If you're not successful there and you're looking for something easy, you're not gonna be successful here. I want to keep going, but so what did you get out of it, Kai?
Success doesn't stop. You think sometimes when you get to a space where you work really hard to get there, you're like, yes, okay, I've got it. And then you look and it's a whole nother set of like obstacles. And it's like, I thought I could have swore I just did this. And no matter where you go within success, there's always gonna be another space that you're gonna have to conquer all over again. And this video reminded me of that, because I thought maybe in our journey of entrepreneurship, like we've gotten to a place, I'm like, I just was talking to her, I was like, what is going on? We're finally getting to a space that we're understanding what we're doing, we're able to tell other people how to do it, and I keep getting met, I literally was just saying this to her, it's like I keep getting met with obstacles, what is the problem? And she reminded me, like, the light is there, you just have to keep going. So it reminded me that success does not have a linear space, and it doesn't have a stop, it just has a new start. It just has a new starting place.
You know, take my advice, is what I'm saying about doing the app. I've shared with you guys 20 plus years, 24 years in the business. Why am I still working so hard? If it was easy, or if it was a stop. If it was a stop, I'd have stopped 10 years ago. But it's not a stop, it's saying either you'll complete the mission that God has given you, or you'll fall behind. Because if you're operating in purpose, if you're operating in your gift, then obviously it's a mission that God has given you to put you on. Are we okay so far? So, my job here is to help you to get the creative side of things flowing. You gotta do the work. I think Deborah, you should patent that saying, Sister Shapiro. We are here to help you get your creative sides moving. But you have to do the work. You gotta do the work, and the work is what she's saying. And then always having an obstacle, or don't stop. You still have to do the work to get to the successful place that you want to be. You have to do the work. If you're not willing to do the work, you will see things start to decline. If you're not willing to do the work, you will see yourself even not start.
Yeah.
So the question they had one time, I think we had in the room is, what do we need to do to start our business? And the answer will be, anybody know? You gotta do the work.
You gotta go to work.
You got to do the work. And if you, give an example, get your business cards, that's a win, right, Kevin? Then when you get your EIN number, well, wait a minute, let me go to the steps. What is website? You started your website, right?
Business card, website.
When you get your website, that's win number 2. Talk, what's next to 3? Go ahead.
For my business?
Yeah, I'm talking all the steps that you've been so far.
Connecting with,
The power sources in China. I call them power sources.
power sources.
Okay? They are power sources because they will be introducing and producing all the manufacturing that you need in the beginning. So you may find other ones later. But when you're connected to the power source to produce the manufacturing that you need, that's a third win. What else you do?
Get Schedule the release date.
Schedule a release date. That's a fourth win. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna just go on down. Give me some else. I'm gonna tell you one that you ain't named. He got some samples that came available. That's a 5 win. Give me one more, Kevin. I know you got one more in you. We're gonna get Fifi next.
Getting my LLC and business bank account.
Where you gonna get your bank account?
Whenever it goes.
I said, where?
Oh, Chase.
Why Chase?
I trust it. I've had it for a while now.
Is it free?
The business bank account?
Yes. No.
I don't think so.
No.
It's not. It's not.
And then, but that's a personal choice. But I will look for a bank that personally gives free business checking while you're starting. First Citizen, get Miss Deborah, maybe she can give you some ideas and some guidance.
And then it's owned by black people.
That's even better. Look at that.
Yeah.
$12 a month for your checking account don't sound like much, do it, ladies and gentlemen? And it's a lot if you ain't got $100 a month coming in. Are you feeling what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a choice, it's a personal choice. Now, on the good side of that, you've been dealing with Chase already. So you may have a Chase Sapphire card. You may have a Chase, they got several different ones that you could get on your personal limit. So having a business account can have advantages as you move forward when you're looking at funding. Because now you're doing personal and now you've linked your business. But in the beginning, there's nothing wrong with having a free one just to report to government and different things and having just a setup. There's nothing wrong with that till you get yourself in a position that you got income coming, or ways that they would say, if you got $5,000 in there on a monthly, you don't have no charge on the checking account. Or if you spend it so much off your debit card, you don't have no charge. That's another opportunity. But free is what I like when it comes to banking. Because ain't nothing else they do free. Nothing. Okay, what's the LLC? Getting the LLC will be, you already got it?
Not yet.
So that will be another win. And so what I'm showing here is that we're looking for the wins, because every time he get a win, it increases that level of faith or that motivation that he have to do what?
Keep going.
Keep going.
And to do something else. Right?
Continue the journey.
So you need some wins, ladies and gentlemen, in your business. Now, I bet you if I said some of the obstacles that you've been going through, Key, would be a win for you, you would probably tell me that. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. I would say, I was like, what are you talking about? But now that I'm thinking about it, I guess it does now, because it helps me to think about how to teach to avoid some of those things. So yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
It's part of your testimony. It
Yeah.
makes you that more. If we didn't go through nothing, why do people, where, that builds trust. We have a story behind it. We didn't come from money. We went through struggle. That is also a part of our story, to make people see themselves in us.
Okay.
And when you reaching your goal, like I said, if you're walking your purpose, you need to know that the devil's always going to try to throw you off your game and cause you to doubt where God is trying to take you.
Did you look at that one little thing, how they struck up all that? So if that little bit is in that little bit of segment, I can bet you I can pull some more out of that. Bet you I can. So every struggle is not our enemy when it comes to business.
Yes.
Kevin had 5, 6, 7, 8 wins, probably no episodes of struggle over there, maybe not struggle, but no
Resistance.
resistance. hiccups. But the difference is the different types of businesses calls for different types of scenarios. That is why I can't sit here and say, I'm gonna do my business like Fifi does her business. Because Fifi may be at a whole different place in her business than where Kevin is with his. That means each individual or team have to play their own game. And they have their own struggle. The uniqueness of business is that Kevin can come to me and I can come to Nikki Kai, Nikki Kai go to Fifi. I'm just, and we all will have some similar struggles sometime. And we keep each other alive and excited and motivated about the things that we're doing. That's why we come together in network. I guarantee if I ask Pastor, do churches have struggles?
Oh, yeah. Constantly.
Obstacles?
Oh, yeah. Constantly. But one thing that I've learned is, I learned that from Billy Graham. We were organizing a crusade, and then his son was organizing a crusade, and then everything went down the creek. The father came, and then I say, you need, and then it was like, first time I met him, I felt like I was a kid, I like that guy, I love that man. And then so he got up, and then they say that when you are walking, Satan will throw chairs in the front of you. So you will stumble and fall. But you can use the same chair, step up. Now he's tall. When he step up, I saw like a Goliath. You step up, you become even a giant. It stayed in my mind. Any obstacles, I try to make it a stepping stone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. We're looking at the wins because Kevin's going to represent our wins today. All right, we're going to represent his wins. So as you think of another one, let me know. Just raise your hand and we're going to count your wins, as we go along today. So, with that being said, I'll cover a couple of things before I got louder. Sometimes we have to change our beliefs about things. That's where I was with that. You're thinking that it's a struggle. I'm thinking that, and Pastor said, it's just a stepping stone. What's deeply rooted in you and what you deeply believe is how you will perform. If you believe that business is already here, there, and then so no obstacle will stop that. And as in some cases, it may slow the process long enough for you to prepare and fix something that you didn't even know that was going to be an obstacle down the road. And if you take care of it now, you won't have to come back to it down the road. That's a way of just changing your belief system. Fifi, can we count your wins?
Okay.
We got a name for it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's a win. So you got a name too. That's another win for Kevin, y'all.
Yeah. Name for it. It's trademarked.
You got yours trademarked?
Yeah.
Really? You've already trademarked it? Everybody give a hand. Now let me
So humble.
That's a whole nother category. Let me share something with y'all about trademark that I don't even know if Fifi knows. Did you know Fifi? Oh, I got to stay in one. I'm trying to run around the church back. Did you know that once you trademark your business, that becomes an asset? Amen. Come on, somebody.
I didn't know.
Do you know? You better give a hand. Because when you trademark it, no one else can use that name now. But when you go go to conferences, or people leasing from you to go to conferences, or people are leasing it for commercials, that becomes an asset. What that means is it's an income producing asset, which don't make you the only asset that's producing income for your life. So now you got Fifi working, income producing asset, and then you got the company, this trademark, not the company itself, just the
The
trademark.
trademark.
Hey, go ahead on, I see you.
I was gonna say, I was actually watching this lady that I watch for marketing, and she just was talking about trademarks and how important it is. And she was telling a story about how like a really big rapper, I don't know the name. No, actually, we all know Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Her website, thenickiminaj.com, she did not trademark that. Someone else owns that. So if she wanted to get that, she'd have to pay. And of course, because she's Nicki Minaj, somebody can charge $1 million and she'd have to pay it if she wants it. So it is, like he said, is extremely important. When you trademark, no one else can use it. I think I feel like Sprite did that one time.
Yes.
They didn't trademark, and they had to pay somebody like $1 million or something to get it back. Can somebody take that from
Jonathan
me?
and Daniel, are y'all listening to this digital prospect of opportunity? That's what it is.
Bethany's trademark too.
Asset.
Yeah. I did not know that.
So Kevin, for just trademarking, we're gonna give her five wins. So she got 6. We got 6 now, or 7 now. You gotta give her that one. Okay, that's next one. What's your next one, Fifi? I know what's up over there.
Honestly, the posts as well have been doing really good. Like posting online, they've been doing better than I was
Okay.
expecting. So I
So
think that's a good win to get the brand in front of a lot more eyes. It's good.
So could both of you actually say that that you might think that the little things don't matter, but they really do, and that every step has motivated you to move farther? Am I correct to say that? Would you too? Cool.
I have another win for you that you don't know about. So Fabrice has been wearing the sweatshirt, and he went to the dentist, and the whole office really liked it. There's a lot of God fearing, so he didn't have your card on him, but they were obsessed, and they told him the next time he had called me so I could give him, but I was working in a meeting, but the whole front office wanted your sweatshirt.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I guess it was good that it did fit Fabrice, because he wore it, like, I'm just gonna take it, like, you're not going nowhere today. So he wore it to the dentist.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's awesome. So I want to share something with you, since we're just helping the creative digital side of you guys moving. I do think that you should have a Christian apparel store. If it's a collaboration or individual, it would be nice to have one of these rooms up here and made into the Christian bookstore type. We used to do books a lot of times, but now people are doing coffee mugs and sweatshirts, and they're selling their products, not necessarily selling products, but Christian attire products. I just think that that's an idea.
Yeah.
If it's open to
It is open.
our leadership, we can have one right on site here.
That's one thing we can coordinate when we go to build our campus for the church.
Yes.
That's one thing we can keep in mind.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Have
definitely.
a Christian bookstore or
Bookstore.
apparel or whatever, you can have that on site. Because we can have the church, but then also on that same, because we think larger than just the church.
Yeah.
We can have a senior citizen
Mm-hmm.
complex, we can have, basically whatever we do,
Yes.
we can have, and you sell those items, so it creates an income stream for the church.
And you can have a prototype right here
Yeah.
in Raleigh.
Small.
Prototype I use an example. I finally able to get up and try to get on the early morning call on Tuesdays. I've been pushing to make sure that happens. The first couple, 2-3 times is actually your prototype.
Yeah.
Cause it's tough, ain't it, Daniel? John, I have to come get you sometime. Though. Go get your brother. We'll have some fun with this. But the idea of doing it is one thing. The actual sacrifice to get up to make it happen is another. And then the reward after I leave out my house and go to work is totally the benefit of the sacrifice of the model that I started. Are y'all following what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I know y'all don't think I'm not supposed to talk about this stuff, but I got some more stuff in here. Ain't got much time, do we, Jonathan? Coming to you in a minute. Okay. It says change your beliefs. And then I ain't gonna read all this stuff, but some of those things that we was talking about, if we change how you looked at your obstacles, you change your belief, and one of them is changing how you speak about those particular items. The words you speak influence the world you see. So if your belief has changed and then your speaking has changed, all of that comes in place. So yeah. And then you have to celebrate your progress as you go along. I'm just kind of skipping through some of it. And you have to celebrate those processes and those wins that we are talking about.
Talking about change beliefs, I do remember. You remember when North Carolina was the state for tobacco?
Yes.
And then later on, they find out tobacco was causing cancer. And so all those people, generation after generation, all they knew is tobacco. Until they realized that the government came, I do remember during the Bill Clinton's time, to trade your tobacco to soya beans.
Yeah.
And then, so, you know, it took, they had a difficulty to switch, which is the same thing, the same amount of money you're going to gain it, but no more tobacco. And it was difficult for them to see about shifting from tobacco to soya beans, even though the money that you're making is the same. Or double. And then, I think that's sometime we get caught up to the routine.
Yes.
And then we always do it this way, and this is how we know how to do it, and then that's the danger. With PILA, Paco International Leadership Academy, I was focusing on bringing Congolese only to the United States. And then somebody said, do you know how many Indians would like to come to the United States? I was like, oh my goodness. Do you know how? And then so out of the blue, it's kind of a shift in my mind. And then I say, here I've been sitting, because to me, I'm just focusing on country. Now, the Congolese, they have difficulty to paying. So then, because it was painful and difficult, and I was like, I was about to give up. And then the guy said, oh, forget about your country for a moment. Talk about other country. And then so they are creating me a website that the people will say that, you know, people who can log in, you can charge people just to have an interview with you.
That's consulting and coaching.
Yeah. And then so that means you give them all the information. And then I was like, yeah, you can do that. And I was like, oh, okay. So the shifting was difficult to me. I was like, I'm abandoning my own people. But I realized that it is not the separation of with emotions, because this is business. You cannot bring emotions into business, otherwise you're going to kill it. And then I say, okay, bye-bye, guys. I got a new market. You know, you pay the same price everybody else is paying.
Yeah.
Because when you come, when they come to me, you're Pastor Richard, you know, I say, yeah, the pastor has bills to pay also. So, and but in the Indian, they are ready to pay any amount to come and study to United States.
Well, Pastor Richard, Pastor, the hardest thing it is for us to do, and that's each of us that's in business, and I know Deborah can speak to this, is that everybody comes to the head when they can't afford, or when they want to have a sad story, or when it's, I need you today, I forgot to call you yesterday, and no, we don't have schedule. Can I speak to Mr. Lewis? and so, the biggest difficult I have had is to remove myself out of that place and let the team take care of it, because I don't want to tell that customer, well, okay, let's see if I can, and then to our own demise, I will cut into that time, and now everything around us is going chaotic. Because I need to make sure that I serve and take care of this person.
I see.
So you have to come to a place, leaders, that you have to let the system work for you. Once we talked about it earlier in the beginning, you put a system in place.
Yeah.
Systemize your tasks. Get a team. That's what I was talking about. Did y'all remember saying that? And then when you systemize it and get a system together, now you can remove yourself.
Yes.
And the system will work for you.
We were just talking about that.
See.
We had to hold each other accountable. We had a list because everybody is coming to us and like on the side, Nikki, let me have, Nikki, I've known you for this. And I was like, we had to commit, like we have a list and we're like, we committed to our church first. And this is our church home. They are pouring into us, so we want to pour into them. But we have so many people wanting to, and I said, I'm doing this to have freedom of time to be with my family. But if I'm going to start having 1 hour sessions every day, that takes away time from my daughter and my kids that I wanted to do this for. So we have had to hold each other accountable, like we sticking to who are we, they're doing this first. And
What I did is we implemented a phone system, and the phone system says you're free to Kingdom Transportation. If you want scheduling, hit 1. If you want return trip, hit 2. If you want complaints, hit 5. And what it does at 5 o'clock, it says you have to call back on a legal message or call back to the next business day. Before it was that, if they call at 7 at night, I pick that phone up in myself and I'm on my way to Chapel Hill and just sit down to eat dinner. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? If you can grab it early on, you will be better for it.
Yes. Yes.
You don't wait till you get 15 years in like I did to try to set systems in place, because now the people who work for you, what is he trying to do? Well, we ain't never done it this way.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want you coming back to the office. Stay at the Walmart or wherever you want to stay. No, we got to come back to the office. No. We don't want you back at the office. That's a distraction to everybody else working.
That's true.
Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? So far.
It's hard when you want to help people. It is
If
really
you
hard.
got a gift of helping, and if that's who you are,
And that's what they're counting on.
you got to find other ways to use the gift that God gave you. But in that ship, you need to make sure you follow the system. McDonald's French fries come up in exactly how many minutes every single time. If it's 4 minutes, it's going in, and 4 minutes that thing is bling, and the French fries coming up. That's their system. The person who worked French fries don't even have to think.
Yeah.
We cause the chaos and the problems that we have in business because we want to think in it instead of letting the system think for us. Okay, where was I at? I was going somewhere. Let's see. I want to start back on our Thursdays, every third Thursdays, and I want to invite, those who can come out from 6 to 8, and I'll give you guys good enough time to do it, because sometimes we get into things that's a little bit more depth than we do here at church. And a lot of times the people who help bring the other sides of these communications are available on the weekday that are not necessarily available on Sunday. So we'll continue to do here, but we want to make sure that you guys have all of the information that you need to move forward. I was going to ask, Nikki and I had a long conversation the other day, and we were speaking about the same thing, kind of topic, well, you start off doing trading, and then how do you go into consulting and coaching? And we were talking about you have to package yourself up now once you get to a certain place. And I'm suspecting, Jabril, you're going back in business again. No, you don't have a choice. I mean, put you on the spot like that, but she was had her company, which she can start back, and I thought it was a pretty unique company. And the name of it was Sitting for You, Transportation and Companion. Want a companion care?
Yes.
Yeah. Where we transport it, but we don't go and we sit with people and wait for them to have colonoscopy, and some of these doctors are saying you have to wait. So that was the part that we don't do. And it's not easy. I'm sure she can tell you it's not easy when you start your company and now you have to take in all the information, and you're the person that everybody's looking at. It is a great responsibility, wouldn't you say? Everybody here say the same thing? So treat it with the love and the care and the optimism and the excitement that you can give your partners, your parents, because it takes all that. It's like a baby that you have to nourish, and it will eventually grow up. And when it grows up, you have to have that platform and the system so it can take care of itself. If not, as an owner, you will be involved in day-to-day operations like I've been, because I would not allow my baby to grow up. Recognize the different stages and phases that your business is in. Don't be too slowful to make the next step, right? Always know the 5 steps before you make them. The 5 next best moves for your company before you make them. I'm gonna ease on down a little bit. Is everybody got that? Is everybody clear with that? What's your next step, Fifi, by the way?
I was thinking through as you were talking.
I saw it on your forehead.
I know, speaking low.
Talking like Tippy.
I'm gonna set up a posting. Well, one, I'm gonna get an accountability partner, because I feel like that is like super helpful for me, just to have somebody who's gonna be like, all right, don't remember to do this and to do that. I think that'll be really helpful. And I have a friend already have in mind for that. And then also to have a posting schedule so that I can just, like you said, put a system in place where it's just gonna post automatically and I don't have to do anything for I can do it, I think 2 weeks or a month in advance. So just so they can be posting every day. And then also get my email list back up and running, and then put a system in for that too.
Gotcha.
There is one crook. The idea you were speaking across my mind was down the road, maybe not now yet. We have Kevin's company, Fifi's company, mine, Nikki's. They have a secretary, a personal life. When people call, and then the person will respond because, yes, this is Nikki Enterprise. Because now the key here is For example, for Bethany, when people call, they want to use the building, they know if they come through me, they can play me.
Yeah.
And then I cannot resist. But if they got that individual, and then say, this is the Bethany Missionary Church International, yeah, I would like to use it. Okay, the price is this. Can I talk about? No, you cannot talk with it. You need to make arrangement with me.
Yes. Yes.
And then, so if they call me, I'll say, call the person that you know. I think that will help. Instead of each one has your secretary.
Yes.
But I mean, unless when we will be able to afford it, we can do that. But in the interim, we can have those. And I told Kevin that big room is available. It's available to anyone because we're not using it. So there are 3 rooms in the front that can be utilized for any activity. I think we can pull together our resources, work around us so we can promote what God has put placed before us.
We were supposed to be in the building next to us. I was supposed to be buying that building specifically for that type of business.
Good.
Virtual office
Super.
and virtual phone numbers of virtual offices, so you can have the correct addresses and phone numbers. And I was tied with some the people that business people, and I think they wanted me to shoulder most of it, and I got frustrated, and I did not want to shoulder it, so I washed my hands of it. But as soon as I washed my hands of it, I realized it was for me and not for them. It's just the way it is. So accountability partner
Yeah.
is awesome. You know, now I may call Pastor Richard and say, hey, we're going to have a meeting tomorrow. Can you come and just listen in? But at that point, I thought they was part of my listening group. And I said, no, we can't do it that way. So definitely know your 5 next moves, and definitely try to be proactive on those types of things. Now, before I go, I'm gonna come to Jonathan and Daniel for a minute. I asked a question one time, if you was to start a business, what would it be? And I mean, everybody answered, then they asked me, and I came back and I said it would be a digital project. So I wanted Daniel and Jonathan to help build Kingdom Digital Connect. And I been holding off. I had to talk to the right people and wait for the right timings. And so we've kind of been there for a minute. And now I am more than sure that is the direction to go. Even in Nickerson and them business, the model that they have is one thing, but everything they do is digital. Everything Kevin does and Fifi gonna do to acquire a customer is digital.
Digital.
And so now I am, after going to a conference, I'm more assured now than I was even the first time when I shared it. At first it was, but not now. Because I've been around big organizations, and I think I told Pastor in the last summit that we was in, we was with the U.S. China Relations big summit, and these people are actually, we know it, our Chinese friends, they copy everything.
Yeah.
And so they want the U.S. China Relations to maintain, because they need to copy whatever you're doing. And in some cases, they make them even better. They got cars now that they are dealing with other countries that they can't even get into the U.S. That are top tier vehicles.
Yeah.
We know China to send in cheap shirts and cheap shoes and cheap socks. But they have elevated their game to a place that they have the top of the line stuff now, Kevin. So they can be a player in your business. But these guys are coming in and they need the U.S. customers. They need us as their customers. How many people here know about T-Move? See what I'm saying there? At 10 years ago, if you'd asked somebody that, We've been looking at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Temu was a starter project for them. Now, when I say what I'm going to say, everybody in this room going to understand it. You can go to Temu and get a pair of socks or a shirt. Give me an example of something you got for Temu.
Socks and shoes for $1,
How much?
$1.26 for Kaylina, $2 for Maylee's for
Yeah.
like a set of 8 or 10.
Yeah.
Why in the world do you think a company of that stature will sell you something for $1 or $2 or $5 when you can go to Amazon and get the same thing for $30?
That's why.
Mm.
No,
If you're lucky.
Did I say it backwards?
No,
no,
no.
you're correct.
I said it backwards, didn't I?
No, you're correct.
I said, why do you think they would sell it to you for $1 or $2, $5 when you can go to Amazon now? I know everybody know, and get it for $30. Why would you buy it there?
Because it's cheaper, and then if you're just gonna, if they take 10 people already, and then,
Real question.
Huh?
The real question is, why are they selling it so cheap when they can get so much more? That's the real question. What is the real agenda?
My job here is to get us thinking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's my job.
You said, what's the agenda?
There's a bigger goal for them. Because
Absolutely.
obviously they can make
Absolutely.
a lot more on the
Absolutely.
product because
Absolutely.
someone else is doing it.
Absolutely.
And they're the master of the
Absolutely.
copy.
Absolutely. And they've been doing it for a certain time. What they was doing, their whole deal was they was collecting customers. They are collecting customers at TV.
Ah,
Huge now.
data.
That makes sense.
Why are they collecting customers, Fifi? Let's get into the nitty gritty of it. Because it got to be something bigger, ain't it, Jonathan? Why are they collecting customers?
That big thing that they're gonna release that we're not aware of.
Something
Now they
big.
have all
They can sell
customers.
data, they can sell customer data, or like, not customer data, but, they can study their customer base and sell it to like,
Come
that information
on.
to Google
You know
and make
what?
billions of dollars. There's a lot of ways. you can-
Pastor, I understand now that Africa is on the move when it comes to technology
Yeah.
and big business.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I understand it. Well, all of a sudden, China and Africa ain't so great with each other. Am I understanding that? You heard the same thing?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm aware of all of that. Yeah.
Okay. There's a company out here that's selling you something for $2, the same thing that you can get for $30, and another U.S. company that we all know of. Right? You're gonna represent Amazon. You're gonna represent Temu. You're representing China. You're representing America.
Mm-hmm.
You're selling your product for $2. You're selling yours for $30 or $5.30. You're getting all your products from the person who's selling it for $2.
Cutting out the middleman.
You getting your product from the person who's selling theirs for $2, and you selling the same product you get for them for $30.
situations for people.
I didn't understand it when I heard I was looking at a program, and all of a sudden I understand that Amazon has now deemed China war on China products, in the product game. How can you do that when you're buying product from them?
You need them.
That was U.S. propaganda to get in your ear to understand you're supposed to be on the side of the United States. Never told you why they was promoting war. Because they got to realize, how can I hold this big old monster that I held up for all these years? Amen. Yes, ma'am. The lady in the back right there. Ma'am.
The quality of Timu's is it?
No,
I don't know, I never purchased something, but I heard that.
we just talked about that just a little bit. Is they do have quality products, but yeah, you're right. They send us the small stuff that's not quality, but their purpose was what?
Collect
To
clients.
collect customers.
Customers.
And obviously, there's enough customers that were willing to pay $2 from their survey. They have a base of people who don't make a lot of money in the United States. We may be that base of people. We might be the frugal people. We could be just don't have it. Or we could be needing something that we just can't afford. Any of those reasons. But they found a market that was needed for the $2 and $5 and the $10. If you choose to get something for $1,000, I guarantee they have those products as well.
Yeah,
They have-
Yes.
yeah.
But that tester was to create customers. Who are my buying people? Now, they are on a tear to copy that big giant and replace its customers in a way that we've never heard. Because now they want to take you to buy from them, and what they give you back in crypto will make up the difference in what you're buying in Amazon. Why? Because they know that this world is going to a digital place.
Yes.
And at some point, US dollar, everybody's dollar is just going to be in Coinbase. We don't know when, but at some point. So then you bring the big guns in, like Mr. Trump, and he put a tariff on everything coming in to try to save its big giant. And we think it's about us.
Yeah.
Where would it affect Fifi and Kevin and Louis and Daniel? Where would this thing affect us in business? As long as we got faith, it won't affect us. I don't think. Because we're not fighting at that upper level. We're just fighting for our base of people. When I got clients, when I was starting out, I started out so dirt cheap. I think it was like $35 a trip here, and to bring them back was $35, $70. And then I had a competition come in and fight me for that space. $35 if you're in a wheelchair, I thought anybody could afford that. But then the company came and fought me in that space. Because, you're always gonna have competitors, competition. And they come to fight me in that space. And so I kept those people at that price. I think I might have one or two left 24 years later.
Wow.
The next level, I could never raise them up to no more than $85. The next level paid more, and the third level paid even more. And so I can't take my third level people and charge them $80. And I can't take the first people that's paying $75 and charge them $325 what I charge them.
How much?
Average about $225, something like that.
Come a long way.
It's a little, it is. So you got to do your homework. Now, any questions? Let's get some questions going now.
Yeah,
Give
just a
some
comment
questions.
on that. There will be some killing. They call it cutthroat businesses. That means, for example, I don't know if I shared with you this. We visited this plant. They create electricity. They create water, and then the byproduct of water is electricity. And then so when the guy was wanted to promote that water so we can provide water, especially to Africa. And when they find out the byproduct is electricity, and the price will be 1/10 of what we are paying now, all the Duke of Power of the United States, they pay the guy $80 billion. They say, can you hold on to your project, keep it until 2030. So they pay him money. So because if that comes, it's gonna kill theirs.
Kill everything.
So they will. So we are working to take that guy to Congo to produce electricity over there. But the bottom line here is that we need to be expecting all of those things. They're gonna come. The AI is going to really, it's killing a lot of jobs.
It's gonna change.
And also the Elon Musk is going to be launching robots.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be replacing people by 100 millions in the job. So I don't need you like when I can hire a robot. I mean, in a restaurant you have robots that come and take order,
Yeah.
bring food.
Yeah.
So
I've experienced that.
those are the things that are coming. So we need to be wise enough and then flexible enough to be able to pivot or to shift, to change the lane.
Absolutely. I'm coming to you in just 1 second, but that space that Pastor's talking about is so prevalent. I want to talk about that just a hair in my own business. You guys, if you can, be praying for it. We're hoping to launch an app in the 1st of March. You know, we'll see. But the processes of it is coming along. And what it is I'm talking a little bit more about it now. Sometimes we want to hide and guard our information so they won't get to where they need to be. But I'm having faith that what's for me is for us, and what's for us is for us. So hopefully we'll have the app to where it's called Disability on Demand, and it's a Kingdom Cares app. So when people that are blind with the Braille, or they're teaching people, we take them to these classes now, and people that are blind, they're teaching them how to cook, they're teaching them how to use phones, how to use computers, and some of those people are better use at the equipment tools than we are. But they can get on there and say, I need to go somewhere. They can do it blindly and hit the app, and a ride will pull up in 5 minutes or whatever, kind of like the Uber and the Lyft, which would change our whole model in how we do things now, because I have to have staff now. I have to pay what you call payroll taxes, employee taxes, and taxes.
And tariff. Tariff taxes.
You gotta pay all them taxes. And so if you eliminate that, you eliminate the payroll tax, which will significantly do a great deal for our bottom line. It's like a pay increase.
Oh, yeah.
Right? But at the same time, to onboard these people, there is some risk, like it is in every one of our businesses. You know, somebody could put on your shirt and say, oh, the dye in the shirt cost me blah, blah, blah. It may not be so and they may not win, but now you have to fight that allegation. You gotta fight it. The thing I want to try not to fight now is, instead of being Kingdom Financial Group, has to be Kingdom Entrepreneur Group, so that people won't say that I'm selling some financial advice without being certified. So I'm having to change my model some. You know, like Deborah is with her company. You know, Genesis Investment Group. Well, she said she was getting the calls, but it's supposed to be about real estate. But when you say investment group, the powers to be want to know, are we investing money and where we're investing it? So if you don't have certifications for those, she is certified in selling homes, but if you don't have certification for those type of money situations or income situations, you might not call your business a certain. That's why the name is so important. Or what you name your business. And then back to Kevin, if you know, and I know already for a fact, that if you use her strategy to promote and post, you're gonna do more than $50,000. So please see a CPA of somewhere, some type, or a strategist, so you'll know that the entity that you name that you place on your company is the right entity for the industry that you're in. If you do pass more than $50,000, you don't have double taxation, from my understanding, from LLC. But you could have an S corporation and a bunch of LLCs up under it. Now you're hitting on the French fries and hot grease. Feel me? So those are the types of things to be thinking about. Another thing is, I want everybody to be prepared and ready. We're gonna turn this thing into not just a question and answer and a lecture, but I'm gonna start having actual questions and actual things for you to fill out that you can start making yourself mental notes as you go forward. To have is we're gonna shift the direction of the entrepreneur group just a little bit to make you more engaged. And then you're gonna have to give me feedback on what is it doing for you. That's why I'm asking the question, because if it's not doing you any good, then we're wasting time. Did everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
So, and then we're gonna have a portion of, you know, I do believe that we should have at least 20. I would like to have pictures taken of everybody in an entrepreneur shirt, because it's part of the branding, what we do. So we have to have time to do that. I think I asked Fifi about a register. Did we start that?
Yeah, it's on my laptop though.
This is,
Yeah.
could you kind of email it to me or text it to me? So we can see what it's like, to get that done, so that we can have a register. So now we need the site for the entrepreneur group. We need everybody's picture in the entrepreneur t-shirt. And we need to launch to the world that we are now prepared, ready, and students ready to take over whatever space that we're in. Now, Nikki and Key, you guys got a very,
Kai.
I don't care what I call her, Key.
Maybe you blessing her with a Kia company. I need to have the first car.
Well, you guys have a very unique business, and I think the workshop that you're gonna give us is gonna be tremendous. And I was sharing with Nikki in the doctor's office. I said, Nikki, can't you just take my money and just bring me something back? Right? And she was explaining to me why it was so important that we learn certain things, which I thank you for that. That's a part of consulting and coaching. So as you move forward, you need to be preparing your book.
Yeah.
Because it becomes an asset along with your company. Now, I shared with her, Daniel, I said, I don't want to know how to do this. Some things people don't, I don't even want to know how to. I'm a numbers person, but I don't even want to know the details on how to do that. But I'm probably more interested than I'm letting on to be. But everybody won't want that piece. Some people will want you to actually put the stopwatch on it. It hits this amount, sell. If it fall below that amount, stop it. And some of us out there that don't have a lot of time to look at the market, look at the computer, and look at these things. Sometimes we just rather somebody else do it, and we pay them to do it. I don't know how I could do what you do. And Daniel come to me and say, Mr. Lewis, here's $1,000. I want you to increase my profits, and here's $300 or $400 for you. And I take his $1,000 and I make him $3,000. And he gave me $300, which is 10%. It's just making it hard for me to continue to do it.
Exactly.
But the love of it, and if you're passionate about it, and if it's your business, then you'll continue to do it. But what comes with that is your books, is your consultant. These things should bring you way much more than the money that you have earned for other people. Those are your income producing assets. Your YouTube channels, your talk shows, your apps, games for kids for trading. Oh my goodness, did I just say it out loud?
We were talking about that.
Did I just say it out loud? Oh my goodness, I didn't say it out loud the other time. That was supposed to be a secret. I was supposed to tell y'all that in secret.
We were talking about that.
Games for for kids, for trading for kids. You know, all of these things we have to turn into assets because somebody will see what you're doing or somebody's already doing it. They will grab it and that become your biggest, fierce competition. That's happened to me, it happened to you. It's in every, I've seen times, Pastor, somebody start a church in a storefront, and as soon as they riding by, and as soon as the next building come available, that's where they land.
Yeah.
Not to become your competition, but now, oh, he's there, I can be there. It surely will happen.
Yeah.
As soon as they see your sweatshirt, as soon as they see your stuff, it's, oh, he's done it, he's 22, oh, he's 21, he's 20, she's 22 years old. If she can do it, I can do it. And they're coming to knock you off. So you always got to be constantly progressing in what you do. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. I think she had a question.
Go.
Did I?
Yes, you do. Now,
Oh, I had a comment. So I know AI has been a big thing for everybody, for everyone's kind of scared of it. And I think, well, from what I know, because I work in tech, right? So they promote us to want to use AI a lot at work. And at first I was like, no, I don't want anybody thinking for me. I want to do this all by myself. I got it. But as I've grown, for one, it's kind of like politics. You might not want to deal with politics, but politics deal with you. So you don't really have a choice. But you can also, as me learning about AI and then learning about business and marketing, you can use it to your advantage to have an edge over your competitors. Somebody is doing websites, right? Is somebody here doing websites?
yeah, these two gonna be doing.
Okay, so for you guys, what I would suggest that you do, because AI can also build a website, right? If they want to. If someone was to ask them, it would code it for them. My suggestion, or for all the businesses, is you can ask AI to research your top 3 businesses in website building. Let's just say GoDaddy, XYZ site, and XYZ site. And you figure out where their biggest wins are, and then you figure out where their biggest gaps are. And that's where you come in. Because that's what we're doing.
Fill the gaps.
You fill the gaps. If you go through the top 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever, and because AI can research the entire web in a matter of, minutes? So it can, seconds. So it can go on reviews on Yelp, go on reviews on Reddit, go on reviews on Google, go on reviews on the actual website and read them for you without you having to do it.
You teaching what I was definitely was gonna say. Go ahead. Yeah.
You can go and research it, and then that's where all the other businesses come in, like for fashion business or businesses that have their own, like you guys are, if you have your logos already and you're not really attached to a particular manufacturer, of course you can go to Temu, but you can also research and see, okay, what are the 3 biggest issues that this particular kind of fashion has? And they'll say, okay, use this fabric, use this particular, whenever you're ordering, make sure you order with this. Or when you're talking to this person, this is what they need. Because you can use AI to your advantage to help you with and also help you with posting on social media and a lot of things.
Let me share this piece. I want everybody to take this so serious. And we are there now. It's coming.
It's here.
It's here. And we gotta use it for the best for what we're doing. AI can search the web. AI can do a lot of different things. But good product and good service builds the best client that AI cannot. AI can lead you to a client, but it can't keep a client.
Yeah.
And what we want to learn how to do is how do we build a clientele base where people don't necessarily think that it's AI doing it, because AI is not human. And I think that when folks start thinking, oh, that's AI, I look on Facebook there, everybody's changed their face to this AI facial look. I've seen the people that are getting AI to create them a song, they produce it, live stream it, and they're making millions of dollars now. That's where I was coming in with Jonathan and Danny this time, because I've been looking and trying to figure out, and I said, I'm sure this way we want to be. Given these e-commerce store where you don't have to have inventory, same for you. But let that store sell millions and millions and millions of dollars of product for you. So you need AI to help collect that fan base or that customer base. That was what I would use AI for. And then I would give them the best product or the best service. Sometimes people tell me the reason why we use you is because somebody gonna answer the phone, even though I got AI directing the phone call. But if they hit one, they get a live person. They not got to hit one, then they got to hit two, then they got to hit three, and finally they'll give you a live person. People are getting really, really upset with that type of appetite for business. I gotta spend $1,000 with you and go through the whole telephone prompt of 10 numbers to get you on the phone and spend $1,000 with you. I mean, did everybody feel the same way?
Yeah.
So yes, AI is cool and AI is good, and we do want to use it, but we want to use it to our advantage,
Not to create a disadvantage.
not to create a disadvantage for our own self, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I need somebody who know how to use it. I'm a little slow in learning that process. So I just found out that you're in tech and you know how to do it.
Oh, yeah, she does.
I just found it out, right?
Yeah.
I just found it out, right? I
She be
don't,
keeping secrets, Mr. Lewis. She be
listen,
keeping
listen to me. What if I share with Daniel and Jonathan? The reason why we don't have what we don't have is not for what we know, it's for what we don't know.
You don't know.
The information that's missing is the information that's keeping us from what we're trying to create.
Yeah.
But I just found out you're an expert in IT.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay.
She
After
is.
after this meeting, we talk. You know?
A young man came over and started helping me. I think I told y'all about, started helping me with the podcast stuff, and he hooked up the sound and everything, and he used my computer, and we did a little test run to do the podcast, right? I gotta work with him. I need him to come and sit down and listen to some messages. You know, he's great at his skill set. I mean, absolutely great. But can I stomach him in my operation every single day? AI, we might get, it's gonna be a challenge. I got it. So now, if God, did you assign me to this individual? Do I got to guide him home. I got to guide him home. All of these are part of being a leader and being in business. Can I stomach that enough to work with him on a regular? But he's gifted as all get out. Have anybody ever shared the message of Jesus Christ to him? I don't know quite yet. So I put you guys on pause. I said, you don't have to talk with him a little bit. We don't have to have a couple meetings. But he's so gifted and respectful. And he needs to be in somebody's care.
Definitely.
And there's many more out there like that that you'll find as you continue your journey in searching your business. But now I have to turn this, God, do I have to stop the process now and work with this child of God that you've assigned me or put across my path. If not, I'm like everybody else that he's met.
Yeah.
And turn it to the streets. So you will find some interesting things as you move forward in your lunch and as you're doing things. And some things will make you pull back a little bit, not stop. Don't go to sleep. Don't take a meal. Don't go on vacation. and then come on back. Is that okay? Am I too
that's
hard?
good.
Am I being too hard?
Yeah, but going on vacation, there is something about going on vacation. That's why you as a CEO, when you go on a vacation, you're not going on vacation just to drink lemonade and sleep. You're going on vacation so you can think of the next project.
Renew.
You know, renew, refresh, and then you can say, okay, what next?
Do you know, hopefully,
So that vacation is important, right?
it's the same.
It is important.
You know, some
Yeah,
people take vacation.
I mean, I'm going to be taking off this year.
Some people
Every
take,
3 months I'm out. So
some cultures actually take vacation as a part of their ritual for survival.
England, the UK does it, so.
Right. So now when Pastor invite me to go with him on these trips, some of them, these kind of trips, you know, I just gonna have to close my eyes and go sleep on the plane. It's outside my comfort zone. You know, I just to go to France and then to Congo or something would be, it's gonna be new for me.
yeah, just you know that we're going to make it.
However, when I get
Look, the easy way the way I look at it, if the airplane crash, I'm close to heaven, so I'm gone.
however, I do know in my sense in my spirit that once I put feet on the ground there, God has given me something to do with my brain. I do know that.
What's wrong with your phone?
Okay. It's all right. You okay? But I do know that. I turn it off.
No, that's you. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I turn it off.
There you go.
So I do know that the creativity that's been given to me, when I hit ground, my brain will be in. It'll be doing like this. I do know that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm more sometimes afraid of that than I am anything else because it's not going to turn off. You know, it doesn't when I go into another city. If I go, that's okay, can y'all hear me? I go into another city, I'm looking at the buses, I'm looking at the trains, I'm looking at the buildings, I'm looking at what they don't have, what they do have. It just,
Yeah.
it comes. And so all of us should be that way when we go to a city. When we go to a city, we should be looking at, when I come to this city, I come to increase what God will have me increase.
Amen.
Amen. I ain't gonna get all in it tonight, today, but you guys, any questions before we close out? Because I got so much more I really want to talk about, but I guess we're gonna talk about this. Who got the money?
Technically,
Who got the money?
but it's not, I'm not ready yet. I'm still building.
Okay,
building.
where we at? Let's get we get an update. Same place it was when we started.
Yes, same place we were when we started. Where
do we start?
starting at?
1064.
Okay.
1,064. Okay. What we made, the next time I meet with you guys, it's a lady named Miss Wendy Garrett. She's big at increasing income for income that's going to be produced. And taking that money and they put it in the funds and different things. I don't know if you guys are interested in doing that, but I was gonna try to pull it down on the screen. Let her speak to us and let us share with her what we can do to start the income producing process of what we've already created. And then anything else we do as a group, if we choose to, if we like our work, the same thing. Or we could do it with Nikki and Kai. We could do the same thing. Or we could do part and part if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We could do that same thing. But this is is more of you know, they've been in business, they do it, that's what they do. You might want to research them and see, you know, for us to see how things are.
They deal with banking?
It's more like the brokerage account and stocks.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
okay.
What's her name, Wendy what?
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is something we want to do, is start our income to producing income. We don't want to just have it sitting because it's not dormant. Doesn't do anything for us. Doesn't make us any money. So as a group, if we're not creating and increasing, the question what comes then, what are we doing with what God has given us?
Yep.
And if we're not doing anything to increase, then we might as well not do it.
Give to someone who maybe have an idea of something, just to jump her for right now.
Yeah.
To give the amount to another person that maybe have an idea of how to continue with that, and just to have her back whatever she, if it's maybe sometimes.
Absolutely.
Some situations.
For example, if we're gonna sit on this $1,000 for, say, it's, maybe 1,500 to, whatever we add to it to go in. If we sit on it for 6 months and it does nothing, or if we sit on it for 6 months and it makes us $50, which one should we do? Make the $50?
$50.
Right.
Double would be better.
Double will be better. But increasing, you know, something, when people have the talents, we're supposed to carry them to the market, to the changers, and produce something, because he's given us the ability to do that. Now, any question before I come to my last little bit?
The lady, Clarice, the one who's going with the Congo, she was coming here, so I told her to go and buy jewelries. Jewelry in the Congo are made out of gold. Whatever she bought for $100, sold it here $120. So she bought some. Now in Congo, you can buy gold. Since you cannot enter the United States with gold in your hand, what people are doing is that they make jewelry out of that gold. You wear it. Since you're wearing it, they cannot take it. You go here, and then I took her to the place, sold everything, so she was able to make some profit. And that was, I was like, okay, next time I'm traveling to Congo, I know what to do. Because of when you travel, you spend money, okay, and then you are not working here, so when you come back home, you have debt. But if my trip can produce some money going there, because now, for example, when Tresor's mom comes, she buys things to take to Congo. You can go and sell them. And then whatever money you make there, you buy gold, make a necklace, come back here. So it's a win-win situation. So those are the things that I will be exploring on the next trip. Whatever I make, I'll let you know if it's going to be productive. You know, the thermometers that we buy here, $10, you can sell to the clinic over there $20, $30. You know, there are small items that sometimes we neglect.
So needed.
It's really, really needed over there. The state of,
Pressure cuff?
yeah, minor little things. The eyeglasses that did at the, with what, $8 at Walmart, can go extra miles over there.
So why don't we take the $1,000 and then buy a bunch of those?
No, let me try first. I don't want to risk the church money. Let me try first. I will let you know and say, hey, it works. Let's do that.
Taking business is a risk now. We got to.
I agree.
Okay, it's just,
I agree.
I think so. It makes sense. It's a good choice to do that.
Yeah.
You mentioned instead of keeping the $1,000, we put it on the high-yield savings account or the CD for 6 months. My bank is 5%, so just 6
Did y'all hear the first lady? Yeah. A lot of times she don't say a lot of solutions.
Right now.
You wanna come up front and just say that again? We all got you. You got all of our attention one more time.
Oh, no, the example, I took from the example you just mentioned about, putting in the, yeah, it's 5%, so you get 5% of what you put down, and you have the extra 50. So $1,000, you need it for 6 months, you have $1,050. 6 months if you don't touch it.
5%. And that's what I was kind of, yeah, exactly what I'm saying, the 5%. And now if we added another $1,000 in our projects in the next 6 months, then we get 5% on 2,050. And that's how you begin the rule of 72. And as we're talking about, how do we get to a place to start doubling our money without our interest of muscles, but with our brain?
Yeah.
It's where we want to go. As Pastor always say, we want to make money while we sleep. You know.
Yeah.
I need to go off the limb a little bit today. I was talking to Kai earlier. You know, it always got to be a big bang at the end of the day. That's why you laughing at me. You laughing at me. So we are a group, and we are helping each other. Is that correct? All right. We have a member that needs a car. Right? You had the accident.
Yeah, my car was parked and someone crashed into
Oh.
the car beside mine, which crashed into mine. My car was parked in the driveway, yeah.
That was terrible.
You know, the crazy thing, I would have been in the car if I would have left on time.
Oh my goodness.
My alarm went off to leave, and I was at my boyfriend's house. I said, no, I'll wait a few minutes. My friend's house, my friend boy's house. And we were watching a movie, and we heard the crash, and we just kind of looked at each other, because he lives near railroad tracks, so we didn't think anything of it. We were just like, oh, whatever. And then the police come banging on the door, and they fled the scene. They literally left the car there. They got out of the car and left the scene, and they crashed into his mom's car, which was parked beside mine, and slid mine off. So my car is getting fixed, but it's the back passenger side is pretty banged up. So I won't get my car back until March 30th. When I get my car back.
Okay. I thought it was total.
Oh, no, dear God, no. No, it's not total.
Back up.
Praise God for that. So no, I do get it back on the 30th of March.
Okay, so you just got out without a little car, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of borrowing cars right
We'll
now.
But don't they have
will the
insurance for
insurance
the
pay
rental?
for you? Do you know about that?
I tried. So my insurance, I don't have rental insurance.
What about the car that the person hit you?
So the car, the person that hit me, that they do have rental insurance, but because the car was reported stolen or taken by unauthorized user 4 hours prior to the incident, meaning it was taken by somebody that the owner knows, but they just didn't authorize them to have it at the time.
So the owner need to be paying for your rental.
Right, so that's what I said. So then the insurance adjuster said that the only thing that is covered, if they end up covering it, because my insurance is of course going after the other person's insurance, altogether they're only going to pay for $10,000 altogether. That's between me and the other woman's car that was hit. Her car was totaled out, so that's going to be more than 10. My damages are 9,000. That's including the property damage, both of our cars, and rental, because she was able to get a rental. So, and that's reimbursement. So that's if I pay, they might reimburse me, and that's only out of that $10,000, which is not going to be much.
What kind of car you have?
A 2021 Honda Accord.
I think, and I just be talking, but I think we need another lawyer.
Yeah.
Me and my mom were talking
I think
about
we
that.
need to get a lawyer ASAP, because if they did damage, they need to pay for it.
Yeah, they are required.
It ain't no, I'm gonna give you 50% of the damage that we caused.
Yeah,
There's no things
that's what
like
they're
that.
trying to say.
So you need, do you have a lawyer yet?
I don't. I'm trying to wait for the insurance My
No,
insurance
no, no.
adjuster,
Don't
you
wait
talk
for
to
insurance.
the adult?
Insurance adjusters, they're like Trump.
Yeah, exactly. Seriously.
Listen, they're like Trump and Biden, or Trump and Bill Clinton. You see them on TV arguing, and then they're at the country club eating and drinking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you don't do that.
Yeah.
Get you a lawyer this afternoon, if not
Yeah.
tomorrow morning.
The one that did my mom, when my mom, they hit my mom, she got.
Okay, I'll get the information.
That's how she got her RAV4, her new RAV4.
Okay.
The minimum,
Yeah.
the minimum they should do is to take care of the damages. The minimum. Then there's a pain and suffering because
Exactly.
then you don't have a vehicle to drive. And now, so we need to count the days because we want to pay for the days that you ain't been able to get a car to get to and from your job. Now you work at home, they don't have to know that. I mean, we're not lying, but you have to get around.
Exactly. Seriously.
And she's working on our business. She gotta borrow cars and come to me.
Yeah, for the
and
workshop, I'm gonna
we
have
are.
to, I have to,
I was thinking your car was total and you won't get.
oh,
paid.
no, praise God,
Yeah,
no.
Thank God for that. And so we'll turn my little detour back to where it was, but anyway, so, yeah, looking at that, and then if you need some insight, call Pastor, maybe he can give you some, cause I know he's wise enough
sure
to
is.
that can
He
give you
is.
information to what you should do next.
I have a wise wife.
Yeah. She just be sitting in the
That's
corner,
my-
but look at her
that's my
dropping her
secret.
little nugget.
Now-
Dropping her little nugget.
Now, before I go, Kevin, is there anything that I can do to help you move forward?
Right now, I'm thinking about
Okay,
knowledge now.
all right. Fifi, I'm talking to them too because they seem to be on track, moving quicker.
I'm on track too with
Okay,
the.
I'll come to you, Fifi.
Sorry, what was the question?
Is there anything you need to move your business forward?
I got my notes, so my next 5 steps, I got them very
You got 'em?
clearly written out, so.
That's why
just
you
love
take
Fifi.
auntie. That's why you are Kaylin's auntie.
Superior, any concerns or questions or comments that you might even be thinking about in your business or
Your company.
that you think you might be doing in this next phase?
Selling steak,
What you like to do?
Right.
Products.
Stay on product.
Skincare products. I would buy it.
Anything? Have you been thinking about something? Anything? Okay, I just asked you. Okay. Not yet? Oh, you don't know yet? Okay, cool. What about baby girl back there? Have you, everything coming to life? Not yet? Okay. Anything? Top of head?
She's thinking Olympic.
You just get us there.
Get
We'll
us
be
there.
there.
Olympic in
We'll all
mind.
be there when you come.
We all,
We will all be there.
all Bethany, we're gonna have a service in Los Angeles.
Yeah, we gonna make the news, the way we gonna.
Nikki and Kai, what's holding you back right now?
Well, Kai's situation has, and it was a lot, and I had a lot for work, but I am going to help her get to her amount. She has not been able to trade with work and everything that's been going on, so I'm gonna help her get to our goal for the church. We're a team, so I'm gonna help her get there. And we are putting things together. We have a working session tomorrow to get everything together for our workshop, getting printouts together and everything. And I think this session is what's gonna really help us see how we need to bring this out to the public. Like, you guys are gonna give us a lot of feedback. So we're excited, but we're getting everything done.
When is the?
We said it, the first day was gonna be February 26th. That Thursday, did we say 6:45 to, here. And then
So you need the registration to get all the information out to us, right?
yes, and we were planning for it to be consecutive weeks, a 6-week thing. It's better to do it all, because that stop and go. So we were planning for it to be a 6-week.
Okay.
Oh, we said
Straight together.
6 or 7,
Together.
6 or 7,
Consecutive.
yes,
Okay, cool.
Every
So-
Thursday.
yeah, every
That's good.
Thursday.
Super.
So then we'll pick up on them Thursdays after you stop. We'll put something in its place so we can continue to maintain. And I guess I need to talk to, I guess, you in agreement with what she's saying, or you have some more to add to it?
As far as, no, she really covered it. Tomorrow, we're not off tomorrow. We're off from our corporate jobs
Right.
tomorrow. So we're using tomorrow as still a working day for us,
Okay.
for the workshops, but we still gonna touch base with you about some stuff.
So y'all have your business cards yet?
We just redid the logo, literally just redid
The one
it.
that I showed Mr. Lewis.
So
You showed him the
yeah,
logo?
I saw the new logo, if you could pass it around if everybody wants.
Let me show you.
So you got a logo, that's your win. What's your other win? You got a date set for to launch with us, that's a win. What else we got?
Book is just about ready, and Kai, she's,
Ebook.
yeah, but no, we're looking into a publisher based off of what you said, we would like to get it. And then,
You need a publisher.
well, you know, we always are happy to take information.
I got Right Way Publishing. My name is Lee, I'll send a number to you personally.
Okay,
And tell her I sent you.
yes.
So I wanna show the old logo. This, oh dang, is there a
See,
way?
this is how Kai,
Is there a way? I can't share the screen. I don't wanna try to do all that. We had a logo that, AI did, so this was our old one,
I like that one.
but it looked, yeah, it was okay. I'll go back and show the old one, and then this is the new one that actually got professionally made.
Yeah, I saw that one.
that's the one.
This is our new one.
I see that.
You can
That's
pass
the
it
new
on.
one.
That's the new
Well,
logo.
you got a new one, you don't need to look at the old one.
Oh, yeah, no. Cause the old one looked,
See, now I hate my logo. I see you.
and if you, the logo, because we,
And it's the candles, if they put like the candles, what you look at in the market.
Can you do something about this?
Kai
logo?
sure can, Kai, take this and you know, send them to the Indian man that did yours.
oh, you want a
That
new
you got
logo?
him,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you found on Fiverr, that
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
logo
yeah.
cost me $15.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was great.
It's on, you can get anything done on Fiverr or Upwork.
Now,
So can you take this?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow. Okay, and then how about for Bethany? I think this one is.
you can do anyone.
let's see what you got for Bethany.
If you tell him the budget, I just told him 15. Oh, you didn't see it, keep your tail.
Oh, down there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. That's it. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, if you give him the colors and your thought as to what you want, he'll revise it, because the thing with Fiverr and Upwork is that they're working based on their reviews that you're giving them.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. The problem is you can't find enough trustworthy people to help you with your digital projects. And that's the problem I've been having. You gotta have people that ain't gonna just leave you once to get it done. I mean, we have ongoing stuff all of the time. And we need somebody like yourself that understands this part of it, that you're doing it on the side, working with us.
Mr. Lewis, I tell her, this is the pep talk that I give her. I'm like, I can do like you said, like how can I say it?
Jack leg.
I'm a little bit more, I'm the trader, like, you know, I'm the more riskier. I am good at making, not to say that she's not, but you know, like we have had this discussion, I get the bigger profits. And she's a little bit more conservative, but I'm like, come in. And she's like sitting on the sidelines. But even with the IT, Nikki, I'm not, I said, stop saying that. I said, the things that you produce, like, I'm not an IT tech girl, but because of you, I bring one thing, she brings the IT and a wealth of knowledge. So I'm like, you don't give yourself enough credit. I yell at her sometimes. I said, stop saying that. Stop it. I said, you're making me upset. God does not make mediocre things. You are not mediocre. Like,
Change
God,
your belief.
that's exactly. You were talking to her when you said that. That's why I was looking at her. She is so smart.
And the word of God says our gifts will make room for us. He gives each and every one of us a gift. And that gift have to be produced. It has to be nurtured. It has to come out. And to be what God's perfection He wants for it. And so just continue. I'm not going to do like Nikki, but I'm going to just continue to let it come loose, because as it comes through, she's going to let you know that is breaking through, because she's gonna say, I don't want to get the devil. Continue, and until you become comfortable, allowing it to come. And then after you get comfortable, then get uncomfortable again.
That's right.
Never get comfortable where you are. And when you do find yourself comfortable, get uncomfortable. And work, let God work with you through uncomfortability. I'm uncomfortable about taking this flight with Pastor. I gotta get comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, Jonathan, didn't you have a conference that you went to a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
Did you share with us anything about the conference and what it was? I mean, what you got out of it, or because we talk about a lot of things, but we talk about success. That's what we talked about in the beginning. The success of what we are doing. So, do you remember anything from it?
Not a lot, but I remember it was really centered around the gospel and like the story of Jesus and how understanding the different parts of that can really like affect your life and even help you in a lot of ways, like mentally, physically, spiritually, help you with relationships, how you deal with emotions by yourself, with other people, for other people.
Did you see any connection to entrepreneurship in how you can do business while they bringing that conference to you?
Yeah, there was specifically one session where this lady, I can't remember her name, but I worked with her husband last year in an internship, and she's the type of person who has like just a list of accolades that she's just did this, known for this, known. So yeah, everyone was like super excited to hear from her, and she just talked about her failures, but it was in a way that it was less of just failures and more of failures at a first look, but experiences that she could learn from throughout the rest of her life.
Great.
And she was really talking about how she was basically giving like her testimony. But something I got from it was like keeping like Jesus in everything, like, and making sure that like the video that we watched like earlier, you have to want it enough. Like just wanting it is fine. Like you can want food. I want food now, but I'm not hungry. I'm not like hungry. I'll go to like down the street to Denny's and like take $50 out of my savings account and buy like some waffles or some chicken. I'm not that hungry. I don't want it that much.
That bad?
Yeah, but it's when you want something that bad that you realize you start thinking differently about it. It becomes more of it becomes closer of a need than just a want. And you want it more.
That's my little preacher right there.
Yeah.
My little preacher right there.
Yeah, and what she was really like emphasizing was how much she wanted, Jesus to be the center of everything she was doing, because she was, working a lot, doing a lot of like crazy hours, not getting paid as much as she should, and like basically like running her own thing and having like she started her own like business in New York at a certain time, and she was really like trying to focus on like, okay, how can I take this to the next level? And it was, you could tell by listening to her that she really wanted to take it to the next level. So that was really good.
That was just, I think.
You said something that just touched my soul, that made me think about how we look at Jesus. We want Jesus to be a part of our things, but do we need him? It should be a need that we need him to be a part of everything that we do in order to be successful. We want Jesus there, but do we need him there? Like, is it like a life and death?
Yeah.
We need to get at that style thinking. And what you said triggered me to think that you want me, but do you need me?
And do I want Jesus enough that I get up at 4 o'clock and meet pastor on the prayer?
Yeah.
Do I want him enough that I get up and make sure I'm there at 7 o'clock on Monday? Do I want him enough to make sure I'm in service every Sunday? Do I need him, or do I really just want him a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that.
Amen.
No, I don't got nothing to say, for real.
I know we're closing out, but we got a couple more things. Daniel, you want to add anything that you heard today? High school.
I jotted some things down from the video.
High school.
School. That's same old, same old. It just takes some time of the day. You know, even a lot of transportation is.
I know. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, eventually I'll be finished with it. But yeah, that and transportation take up like a chunk, and then yeah, someday I'll finish. But it's good.
So you wrote down a couple things.
I wrote down a couple things from the video. Even one from even before the video, we talked about faith and fear. And put faith over fear. That fear can get in the way of you know, continuing. You feel like if you are you good enough, or you see other people who are doing, you know, their business might be doing better, or like the progress that you make, or they're making it faster than what you're doing, and it, you know, it might hinder you and feel like, am I really made for this? That was one thing before the video, and also the being as successful as much as you want to breathe. I watched that video plenty of times, but it still hits the same every single time I watch it. And another thing, he said, you're already hurt, you're already in pain, so get something out of it. It's like it's like another thing. The same guy he was talking about, like, you go to school, spend all this money in classes, and then he's like, if you quit, it's like it's like a waste. All the money you wasted is like you got something out of it. It was like he had a visual. It was a guy mining in the mine. It was like 1 foot away from the diamond. He even mined like for like hours, and he started. You could show me he was turning around. The other guy was keep going. He had a long distance to go. You know, he made it. Well, so that the value of not quitting, like, it's gonna. No job is gonna be easy. It's gonna, like, everything, no matter how big the dream is. The bigger it is, the more work you probably gotta do. But just the faith and the work that comes with it is important.
Quitting is not an option for us here.
No.
Whether you guys know it or not, I don't know if y'all know it, but we're sitting up on a man of God that the word quitting is not in his vocabulary. You know, and it, believe it or not, it resonates. We may look like we're small in here, but we're not small. It's kind of like with my company. I tell people, you know, we ain't got 100 vans wide, but we got 100 vans deep in roots.
Yeah, exactly.
Our roots go a long way, and when you don't have to advertise for 15 years and you're still making it and you're still relevant, that means it's coming from some roots. So we're sitting up on a pastor that does not have quitting in his vocabulary, and the unique part about it is he may not was born in the United States, but teaching that in the United States is needed.
Yeah.
Because the United States has people that quit all the time. Had I quit 24 years ago, what would I have done? I had several businesses. So quitting is not an option. So whatever you guys are doing, just know quitting is not an option. Well, you may stop one thing and start another, but quitting will not be allowed.
Never.
At
Never.
Bethany. Deborah, would you have anything to share with this wonderful evening before we leave out here?
I'm kind of stuck on the comment that quitting is not an option. Because there's so many reasons that's put before us to justify quitting. I mean, I can sit in just a moment's time and think of so many reasons why I shouldn't do something. But why not turn that energy or shift that mindset, as we've been talking about, to put that energy into reasons to continue
Yes.
versus reasons to quit? Because just for myself, getting ready to be 63 years old. Next week I'll be turning 63. And oftentimes, at my age, you start using age as a reason to not do this and not do that. And, you know, there's just so many things that I can think of as a reason to quit. But then I come in a group like this, and then it's ignited in me that no, you can't quit. You know, you have to continue looking for those reasons. My reason, I'm looking at Fifi right now, a beautiful young lady. She's my reason to not quit.
Not quit.
My own daughter, my reason to not quit. Because what happens to those young ladies if I give up? You know?
Amen.
Yeah, so that just resonated with me today.
So that means you're gonna buy a cake. Mom. Next Sunday we're gonna have a cake, right?
We used to have a lot of fun in February. For some reason, it was a month that everybody had birthdays, cakes, and Valentine. Shapiro used to want Valentine and birthday and overshadow Mama. I remember those days. You know?
Super.
But we're gonna let First Lady give us a last bit of information. But before we do that, we just want you to know that things do get hard sometimes. And we need that restoration that I'm asking you. We can't rely on each other. You guys, if you can pray, I'm trying to leverage my time as much as I can and get myself broke away from some of those things that I've allowed myself to get. You know, I gotta talk to the people about the app. I gotta talk to the drivers about certain things. I gotta deal with Deborah when she started harping about the taxes. I got, you know, it used to be fun, Daniel. It used to be fun, you know, and now we're gonna do a little advertising. So you guys that listen to the radio, we'll probably start having a little something on the light. We might start a little bit of TV advertising because we have to let people know that we're still here after 24 years and we have the best service. But First Lady, if you don't mind, carrying us out with a word of wisdom to these wonderful entrepreneurs that they're not quitting, they're not giving up. Kevin got a bunch of wins, Fifi got a bunch, we all have some wins. So can you carry us out with a win today?
I'm supporting you.
God is a God of multiplication. We created in God's image.
Multiplication.
It is normal and not allowed to quit. But God is calling us to multiply and increase. We have God to see with His hands on this stuff. It will happen. Multiply on different things. And so sometimes when you talk about money and the God of money, you can always go back. We can live in the movies. We go back the way we started. It will still be more productive than to leave it standing. Like we started with $2 and $4. And if it's getting slow and things, but if you go back into it, become forward, and that was no faster. It still be moving faster than to leave it and say there's nothing. It was hard for us. It'd be hard for everybody to do that, but there's a way there you can still be moving and still be moving even though you go back. So we can maybe seem like we go slow, but we're still moving.
That makes sense.
Why like that? Go back, but we still going forward.
You got to keep moving.
Yeah.
The whole idea is to keep it moving.
Keep moving.
Jonathan, you got anything to say? Okay.
There we go.
Believe it or not, they be listening.
Yeah.
You know, he can understand certain things. And so I said, I better say something to him because he'll get a little, look at him. All right, well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.